boys and girls. We're going to be talking about slavery today. As we all know, slavery has been a great case in America in the late 1800s and in the late 1700s. Many slaves wrote about their lives and how transportation was at that time, like where they transported them from a continent to another to serve as labor slaves and even to serve as like slaves that clean stuff and cook stuff and yeah, that's all. That's it.
What factors of abolitionism led to the division of opinions within the United States? First of all, we gathered up around 5 sources that were provided to us. First of all, we have to thank PBS for putting in their time and effort to gather all these old documents. So the first source was on PBS's American website. Within the source, the efforts of African American women went throughout anti-slavery movements during the abolitionist period. It reveals to us how various people had such different views about the issue where, for instance, Mary Stuart was attacked by others who opposed her outside as soon as she left governmental buildings. This marks a pro-slavery versus abolitionist movement.
Almanacs. Anti-slavery almanacs, published by the American Anti-Slavery Society. As seen on the image, a black female is being held back by 2 white patty rollers while her freedom papers are torn up. This occurred a lot so that now free slaves would be able to be brought back into the working force. The image is annotated within southern seats. Every colored person is presumed to be a slave till proved to be free, and they are often robbed of the proof.
Okay, for our third source is the Declaration of Sentiments of the American Anti-Slavery Movement. Here, the source depicts what specific measures were taken into effect by a governmental source. This is the first time we're going to see this. Where the city council reviewed the current state of slavery in the state of Pennsylvania and the city of Philadelphia. This caused outrage as described by Williamson Garrison, as it caused division within this government's facility, which back at the time had lots of power. This article shows a government versus pro-slavery supporters. As for the fourth source, we have the famous Frederick Douglass giving his 4th of July speech. This source consists of an excerpt from a speech given by the famous Frederick Douglass. Former slave and abolitionist orator Frederick Douglass gave this speech to the citizens of Rochester, New York on July 5th, 1852, in New York. The same year, the Uncle Tom Cabin's book was published, the one that we're reading right now in class. Douglass insisted on giving the speech on July 5th because he refused to celebrate Independence Day for a nation that allowed slavery. This showed to how much he supported the cause, and this source reveals Douglass versus a whole nation that supports slavery. The last source, and source number 5, is from abolitionist Samuel J. May, confronts a northern merchant. As you can see within the source, Samuel J. May, an abolitionist, was depicting how slavery started and how it diffused. He talks about how within his own states of Massachusetts, he witnessed the ongoing conflict between northern merchants and abolitionists. This was depicted as May versus the North. This time, instead of confronting southern people, he was confronting northern merchants as how they also supported in some way, even though it wasn't legal, slavery, as maybe through indentured slavery or underpaid workers. So as you can see, the issue of slavery is still going to continue for many years until the mindsets of people is changed through education. Thank you. This was by Amine and Zack. Thank you.
Wish that I was on a rocky top down in the Tennessee hills.